What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been quite a long time, I think since May, since I uploaded last, and that's just because of everything in life that you guys probably don't care about, but you know, traveling, family stuff, car projects, you name it, you guys probably don't care. So what I feel like I left you guys off on that last video was when my motor blew up on the 2011 Grandsport here. I feel bad because I'm the type of person, whenever something happens or I need to get it fixed or build it, I just go as fast as I can and don't take the time to record it. You know, I said I was gonna do all these things to kind of show you guys along the build, but I figured maybe some of you might probably like all the installation and how we did it and everything, but I just kind of wanted to show you the final result because I didn't record any of it. And now it's completely done. I say that it's ready for boost. This car is a fully built LS3 at this point, and I'll kind of show you guys what I did and go over some of the things that I did to this car. And maybe you guys are doing it in your build or want to do it in your build. You know, I'd be glad to answer any questions you have in the comments as far as what I did and how I did it and why I did it. But I kind of want to show you guys what I've got going on here on my 2011 Grandsport. All right, so big updates. And guys, this is gonna be kind of more of a talking video of everything I did. So if you're looking for stuff that I'm actually doing currently, this video isn't it. Now, when I go boosted and add the fuel system and do all these other cool go fast parts, I'll try to record that if you guys actually even wanna see it. But as far as the car being done already, let me just show you what I did. So it's kind of hard to even remember because I blew this car up back in May. And when I say blew it up, the valve kissed the piston, and so that went bye-bye. But I'll kind of show you along the exterior first, and then we'll go into the engine bay and the interior and kind of show you guys what I did in there. I guess we'll start up front here. These are just cool, look good parts. The car is a little dirty, sorry, it's freezing cold here in Missouri, so I haven't washed this car in a little bit, but got new headlights. I used to have the C8 style headlights from Vet Lights, and I don't mind them. I had them on my last blue Supersonic Vet, but I kind of wanted that OEM look on this car, and for this particular color, I think it goes perfect with the OEM style headlights. So you guys can kind of see here, it's kind of like the Centennial Edition, black painted with the flake in there and then the black headlights. Moving on to the wheels here. So if you guys remember before, these are SP2 forged wheels. I had the all blacked out bolts around, 30 bolts around the wheel. And since the beadlock in the back had the chrome, I wanted to go, or the stainless, I wanted to go with that same look up front. Black is just so hard. It looks so perfect in person, but if you take photos or videos, it's so hard for it to show up. So I thought maybe the chrome bolts around the wheel would make it pop a little bit more. And then also got some new tires for the front because I had an issue with this car being so low that it was scraping everywhere. And with this odd size tire I have up front, or wheel I have up front, it was so hard to find. I can't run a front runner to raise it up. So I had to just go with a more custom sized tire. Okay, so let's hit the interior real quick just because that's not a lot going on in here, but still pretty happy with what I did. So I found some 2013 Grandsport seats. Again, my car is a 2011, so they came with the older style seats. And in 2012, 2013, they came out with more of this Recaro bucket style seat. So super happy that I was able to find those at a pretty good price because some people want ridiculous money for these. And I thought about the C7 seats, and then I really thought about the C7 comp seats, but I can't justify $4,500 to $5,000 for C7 comp seats in this car. So I stuck with the OE look and super happy with the way those turned out, other than the seatbelt buckle problem, which if you saw in my last video, for some reason from 2005, 2012, all the buckles were the same except the last year of the C6, they don't click in. So I have new buckles. I need to get those installed, and you guys, and it'll be fine. It's just kind of a little ridiculous how they switched it up the very last year. Coming over to the driver's side, let's see here. So what I did in here was got the custom carbon fiber wheel, orange stitching in there, orange stripe up top. Was super happy with the way it turned out. These Grandsport, you know, pretty much all the Corvettes came with like a Cobalt style wheel, so it was just a nice upgrade to get that done. Did the MGW short throw shifter, the race style. Love how that turned out. I used to have the flat stick on my last Corvette, and I like that style too, but I don't know. This feels a little bit better in the hand. Little notchy race knob that they've got. So super happy with that. Did the touchscreen in here. This was a huge upgrade to be able to have, you know, actually good sound quality and a really good head unit that looks factory. I need to replace this clip. As you can see, it's kind of popping out there, but that's all right. Just the clip right there. So got the two-step button installed. Nice little billet two-step button. So once I get all that hooked up, should be able to shoot some flames on this thing. All right, let's get to the fun stuff that you guys probably want to know what I did to this car when I had the motor out. So I'll try to explain everything super fast and not bore you guys with too much detail, but obviously this engine bay is completely different than how it looked when I first bought this car. So everything about this engine bay is not factory anymore. I'll try to post a picture of what it looked like before, so you guys can see that, like, just that OEM hideous dirty Grandsport that I had. It was just not my style. So real quick, here's what we did. I did BTR valve covers, which I had on my last Corvette. Loved them. It's a really good bang for your buck. Did the BTR Trinity with their fuel rails. Did a Mechman alternator here. Did a nice black coolant tank because the other one is hideous from factory. Did the Nick Williams 103 throttle body in black, and then paired that with the Hall Tech, I don't know if they call this the Beehive or whatever it is, but it's the 108, it's the big boy. Obviously, once I go boosted, that's gonna come off the car, but I really like the heat shields and just the way it looked. I had the Veraram on the last car, but I'm honestly super happy with this, and it looks really good. There's a company online, they make this brake reservoir cover. Again, it looks kind of like that yellow dingy before, so it was just a nice cover up to make the engine bay look nice and pretty. Did the Mighty Mouse catch can, their newest edition, which I am a huge fan of. What I did on this motor was pulled it out, did pistons, did rods, we did all new. Let me see if I can get a good little shot here. I found some Texas Speed Browler heads, so I got some heads on this thing. Did the Chi Trinian upgrade kit. I mean, I stuck with the Stage 4 BTR cam that I had in it before. Just painted a bunch of parts like the water pump to make it all blacked out. I still have the Speed Engineering headers, the Corsa Extremes. But yeah, I mean, really guys, this thing, I try to go as full NA as I could. With the plans of boosting it, I could have done like a stroker kit or something if I wanted to keep this NA, but I told the machine shop what I want in the future, which is a Pro Charger right in this spot. And so they did everything as if I was gonna boost this car. So like I said, stock crank, but pistons, rods, all the goodies, all the new seals, all the new gaskets, everything you can imagine. I mean, this motor was fully gone through, cleaned, refreshed. Everything was nice and buttoned up. But as you can see, all blacked out engine bay. I think it looks super good. Once I'm bored one day, I will go through and kind of clean up all these wires and tuck them better. But for right now, I just haven't had the, the time or the patience to go through and do all that. But this thing made 511 on a hub dyno, and I cannot remember the torque. I think it was, I don't know, 3 something. I'll have to pull the sheets, but not bad for an NA car. It's on E85. Did the monster triple disc on this car while the engine was out, and then the tick master cylinder. There's the bleeder line right there. But yeah, guys, really went through this thing. I had it rebuilt in, I don't know, 3 months. really the longest wait was the pistons. I got Wiseco pistons, but they had to hone out the cylinder walls, I think like a 1/10. So I had to wait for some more custom size pistons than just off the shelf stuff that people had available. So that was really the only hang up on getting this car done. But like I said, it was summertime. I wanted to get this thing back on the road, so I didn't film a lot, and I just threw it all back together, got it all lined out, timed out. Everything was great on this. It's running like a champ, sounds amazing, feels healthy, runs really good. And like I said, I built this car for boost. So now the only thing left really is the fuel system, which I will do the whole entire fuel system. And then we'll do probably an ANA kit. I'll probably go with the JT. So it's one step under the YSI, but a step over the TI. My horsepower goals for this car is 800 to 900. So, which it should handle easily with the way I built this motor. But I wanted to give you guys an update on this car because I feel bad that the last video was on a cliffhanger, just saying like, it's blown up, here's what I'm gonna do. And then of course I just went through and did everything. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe if you wanna see more content on this car, because I will try to create as much content as I can. Winter's coming up, so I'll have more time. I'll be bored. I'll wanna film things for you guys. And so if you have any questions on what I did or why I did it, I'm glad to share all that information. Glad to share the parts I used on this. And like I said, full NA, E85, made 511 on the hub dyno, and I was super happy with those numbers, and it sounds super good. I'll get you guys some more videos here soon. Thanks.